Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome to another episode with me, Indie Rocker 1601. On this episode, I'll be reviewing none other than Avengers: Age of Ultron, the highly anticipated sequel to the Avengers, directed by Joss Whedon, and a continuation in the enormous Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, before I go into it, I know there's going to be a lot of first-timers watching one of my reviews. I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat, there are no spoilers here. There are no fucking spoilers, and if you try spoiling in the comments, I'll either delete you or troll you, or if you ask me for fucking spoilers, I'm not going to do that. I'll probably lead you on to something that isn't there. Ask the guy who commented on my Furious 7 video. That being said, I'm also very vulgar, so if that offends your fucking sensitivities, I apologize. Another thing, since this is more of an event film, a big film with a large, extremely large fan base, I just want to let it be known that I am no way, shape, or form a comic book enthusiast. I didn't read the comics growing up. I was doing other shit, I don't know, playing soccer, listening to music, but I didn't really read, any Avengers stuff, any Batman stuff, any Superman stuff. I know they're not fucking Marvel, but I'm just putting it out there that I base these films more on my film going experience and my the film itself. So I'm not judging it based on the source material, which I know a lot of people tend to do now ever since it started being cool making comic book movies again. But that being said, right after the introduction, you will get my review for Avengers: Age of Motherfucking Ultron. Alright, so let's get to it. Avengers: Age of Ultron, the sequel to the Avengers and a continuation in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As it's very hard to not get into spoilers when describing these storylines, especially since they're in the comic books already. I'm going to go straightforward into what I thought about the film overall, not so much about the plot. Bare bones plot: Iron Man and company stumble upon some things, and Tony Stark finds a way to create a program where he can create a bunch of his Iron Man drones to become peacekeepers and protect the world. That backfires, and Ultron is born, voiced by James Spader, who is terrifically magnificent in this film. Although he's just doing the voice acting, but it's fucking terrifying. The film does give you everything you want and everything you're expecting and everything you were waiting for, and that can be a little bit of a bad thing sometimes. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get some interesting development. You're going to get that quirky, snappy dialogue that Whedon is famous for, and you're going to get, the awesome third act brawl with everyone fighting and everyone kicking ass. Standouts, definitely the Hulk, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, and Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye gets his due. It's fucking amazing in this film, as is James Spader as the voice of Ultron. There's a lot of moments when I'm like, holy shit. Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch, playing as a second in commands to Ultron, are great as well. I'm not going to get too much into their storyline because I'd be giving a lot of shit away too. All the supporting cast, including Don Cheadle, Stellan Skarsgård, however the fuck you pronounce his last name, I think I got it right. Samuel L. Jackson, they do their job, keeping you interested, keeping you invested in the film. I think my only complaint is that I saw everything coming, and not only, well, I already told you guys, I don't read these fucking comic books. I am not a comic book enthusiast, but you can see it coming because it's so formatted in the last, 7 Marvel films, where you get the beginning, the middle, and then the balls out third act, and then they walk away. My question is, why would anyone keep on fucking with these people? Not so much for this one, because Tony Stark creates all of this, but like Thor, the Dark World, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's like, these guys can fucking stop everyone. Just stop fucking with them. Leave them alone, damn it. Um, Another thing this movie does really well is it doesn't overstuff it as much with all these surprise character cameos, which a lot of people were expecting that were going to happen. Like, oh, we're going to get this in here, and we're going to get this here. There are surprises, there are, but it's not like Zack Snyder's teasing for Batman vs Superman. Like, we're going to get fucking Aquaman, we might get the Green Lantern. Oh, we're going to get fucking Wonder Woman to just pop out of nowhere in one movie and potentially ruining that movie by overstuffing it with a lot. There is some overbloating in the Avengers Age of Ultron. There's a lot of it, actually. But the action does compensate, and the lines Joss Whedon writes out for Ultron are just so fucking spot on. The little crush that develops between Natasha Romanoff and Bruce Banner. There's a lot of good things about this film, but overall you start feeling that grogginess, that tiredness is finally hitting the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But that's just me. A lot of people are just going to want another fucking 20 films, which are going to be released. I mean, we've got Ant-Man, Black Panther, Captain America Civil War, 2 more Avenger films. I think it's going to be the end of one arc. I think that's like phase 2, or I don't know, honestly. But there's a lot to look forward to if they find a way to kind of refresh it. I'm not talking about reboots, because reboots are the fucking end of everything. I mean, look at how the Spider-Man reboots went. Freshening up, I think the whole Civil War aspect will bring some, refreshment. And this film kind of sets that up as well. So it also sets up future storylines. There's a lot of Easter eggs out there, so look out for those. It does deliver. If you were expecting what I expected, some action-packed and some quirky, snappy dialogue, it does deliver. One thing I do have a gripe with, and it's not so much with the film, but so much with the internet community about the whole DC style, Marvel style, where I also got to chat with James Gunn and a bunch of other internet trolls on Facebook about this. James Gunn being the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. It was more so, someone had mentioned that, Daredevil, the TV show on Netflix, it's so DC style. And like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, it's dark and broody, and it has a man with, some problems, and it's violent. Well, last time I fucking checked, before there was Batman Begins, which kickstarted this whole dark and broody thing, there was The Punisher. That was fucking depressing and violent. But that's not my point. My point is, instead of, categorizing this into styles and fighting over who's better, we should be grateful that we're getting so many fucking comic book movies. When 20 years ago, all we had was, Batman Returns, which then got fucking ruined with Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, and no one wanted to make another fucking superhero again. And we had, like, The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, it was fucking terrible, and, shit like Spawn, which back then we loved, but now it's like, oh, shit. So we should be grateful. We should be grateful that we've had Spider-Man, that we have the Hulk, a good Hulk now, that we have, Iron Man, and we have all of this, and there is so much more coming. We shouldn't be fighting over all this. I mean, it's a call to peace for everyone. You're not gonna fucking listen to me. I'm just, some silly internet reviewer that doesn't know shit about comic books to begin with. But I just think it's stupid. I think we should just enjoy the films. Granted, you are going to get heaping pieces of shit on both sides, like, my opinion here, Green Lantern and Thor the Dark World. You're going to get the bombs, but you're also going to get good stuff like The Dark Knight, like the Avengers Age of Ultron, like Spider-Man 2, like X-Men Days of Future Past. We should be appreciating instead of hating. And now that being said, you should also get off your ass and get off of YouTube right now if you want. Cut me the fuck off and go watch Daredevil. Daredevil on Netflix pretty much smashes any episode. The first 5 minutes of the pilot for Daredevil are better than all fucking 30 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the whole season of Agent Carter, all of Arrow, most of The Flash, all of Smallville, and any other superhero show you can think of. This is dark, this is gritty, this is great. I'm not going to say, oh, this is DC. This is more just realistic stuff. A lot of people are holding it in the same regard as The Wire. I think they need to tone it the fuck down. It's not that great. But it is, revolutionary. And I'm enjoying it. I haven't finished it yet because, I've got shit to do and I can't watch 12 episodes in one day. But I'm almost done. Thank you guys for checking out the review of Avengers Age of Ultron. I hope I didn't talk too much for all of you, and I hope I didn't spoil anything. I'll try to have some more reviews on a more consistent basis. I know I've been saying that for the last fucking year, but honestly, I don't want to waste 20 minutes of yours and my time talking to you about how fucking horrible Paul Blart Mall Cop was, or how you shouldn't go see The Water Diviner because you're probably going to fall asleep. I tend to wait for the more event films like Mad Max and Tomorrowland, which are coming in a few weeks. Not only because there's a lot of views involved in that shit, but it's what you want to hear. Hannibal Season 3, I'm also going to be reviewing that. I can't fucking wait. I think it's June 4th of next season. Better Call Saul just wrapped up. If you didn't see it, watch it now. I've only seen 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, but I managed to simply just walk into Better Call Saul and enjoy it and be able to understand everything that was going on. So definitely watch it if you got nothing to do. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Share if you want. Avengers Age of Ultron out in theaters May 1st here in the United States. Overseas, I think it's coming out sometime next week. And I know some people today, at the time this is being recorded, got to sit through a 29-hour Marvel Cinematic Film Universe marathon. So kudos to you guys. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys thought of the Batman vs Superman trailer down in the comments section. Thank you guys so much. Indie Rocker 1601, peacing the fuck out.
There are too many of us. That's plain to see.